Another day has came and gone. Come and gone, came and gone. Came. That probably sound a lot more freaky than I wanted to. But anyway, I'd like to welcome you guys to another one take review. This is not of an anime. It's not of a manga. It's not of a movie. It's not of a TV show. It's of the Schmoedown Spectacular II. And I have to say, this had to be one of my best times in my room. Times in my room, but watching something. That's a good time watching stuff too. This had to be one of my. This is probably one of my favorite Schmoedowns to watch. Out of all the movie trivias, I enjoyed it. You had so much going on in this movie trivia Schmoedown. You had champions rising and champions falling. You got a lot of champions falling in this thing. Some, not without controversy, if I to be honest with you. I enjoyed this. This was fun. And I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, pretty much review, you know what I'm saying, the matches in particular. This Right now, let's get into the manager bowl. Let me just let you guys know right now. I went 3-3 in my predictions. I'm pretty pissed off about that because it's like every part one, part two, and part three, I would get one and lose, and the other person would lose. I'm kind of like, yo, why in the hell can't two people just win? But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? First up, we got the manager bowl, and my pick was, of course, Jay Washington, because I looked at it. Who's the guy? Rick, Marty? I don't know, man. I got more questions racing at the top, you know what I'm saying, than he did. And come on, let's just be honest, people. I don't remember anybody's name. We all know this. My pick was Jay Washington. I don't know what Jay Washington was doing. Here's where the tie shifted. I think Emma had 10. Emma had like 10 at the time. Jay had 7. He went multiple choice. And the answer was Swamp Thing. Only thing he had to do was wait till he heard D, and it was Swamp Thing. He would have knew quickly what the answer was. He answered too early. Everybody else on the thing got, even whatever the guys, Mark, Matthew, Ricky Hayward, I think this is that. Yeah, even he got it. So I'm like, come on, Jay. And then that hurt. That hurt. And then them challenging and him having to redo, get another, and James, about the James Bond's film. Like, if the answer's right, it's right. It was 6, okay, people. So it's kind of like controversial. But even though I was going for Jay Washington, I just had to put this out there. Dagnino got screwed. Okay. Emma said a baboon. I don't think that thing was a baboon. It's a monkey. And you know, I said, a monkey is a baboon. Listen, they didn't. If you're talking about specific types, she named a specific type, and that monkey was not a baboon. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting it out there. So I honestly think they either should have gave Emma another question or just put it out there she got it wrong. That's as simple as that. Dagnino got screwed. I don't know. This might have been worse than the Montreal screw job. I always knew they had something against Dagnino the entire time. And then the fact that Andreyko joins Emma Fife? What's wrong with Andreyko? You know what? Honestly, the Lions Den don't even need Andreyko, really. I mean, what has Andreyko really done? Okay, who has he really beat? Okay, Andreyko lost to Josh McCougar. Nothing against Josh McCougar, but come on now. Dead weight. And let's get into the next matchup. I said it. Jason Inman came through with the win for me. It seemed to me like Hector Navarro was out of it. It just seemed like he was out of it. Jason came in. He was in the Star Wars gear. You know, he was out for that title. He wanted that Intergeekdom title, and he got it. You know, I have no idea. I've never seen a damn Star Wars movie. I don't know who the hell he was dressed like. I've never watched Star Wars. It's not my thing. Spock, Kudos, Jim, uh, Rayquaza, I don't know. He was dressed like somebody from Star Trek, and I guess they gave him the power. And I feel like Jason M is going to be a great champion because I feel like he really loved that title. You know, but we seen how much loving the title can do for people. Uh, John Roker. We'll get to that in just a moment. Uh, but yeah, I've called it Jason M. I figured Jason M was gonna win. It just seemed like Hector Navarro was out of it. I don't know what was going on. Also, another thing that happened, the Lions Den kicked Robert Meyer Burnett out. He was dead weight. Don't need him. Useless. Useless. He hasn't done anything since he joined. Blofeld's cat? Really? I should have kicked him out as soon as they named their team that. Him and Draco. Okay? Just being real. Now let's get into another section. Which is probably one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Sam Witwer versus Kylo Ken Nabzon. Of course the crowd was against Ken for what he done to the crusher Rachel Cushing. Even though Rachel Cushing turned her back on Ken first, if we just being honest about this whole thing, okay? People still want to give my boy a hard time when, you know what I'm saying, he did what he needed to do. But my boy Ken fell in a glorious comeback. And listen, let me say something about Ken Nabzon and Sam Witwer. Those guys know more about Star Wars than I think I know about myself, okay? They know more about Star Wars than I know about what's in my room, okay? They know more about Star Wars. I can't really think of anything else to say. So they just trust me. Those guys know a lot about stuff. They was asking certain questions. I'm just like, how would somebody even know that? And then it's not only do that they know it. They know it like that. It's like they have like data in their head. They have like people in their head just typing in the questions as they're being asked and then producing answers. Okay. Only time they're missing when like the computer or something in their head freezes for like 3 seconds and then they end up getting it after. It's fucking ridiculous how much those guys know about Star Wars. And I will say this, I thought that when the time ran down, that last question should not have counted. Mark Riley said it was. I mean, Mark Ellis started reading the question. I even tweeted this. I said the time was ran down once they started reading that last question. So they probably should have went to like a sudden death or something like that. Because everything was caught off guard, there was noise going on. I couldn't even hear the question, so I know Ken can hear. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making no excuses for nobody, but I'm just saying that's kind of what happened. You know. But I even tweeted, Christian tweeted me back and he said there was 2 seconds left. And I went back and I rewatched it. There was 2 seconds left when Mark Ellis started reading the question, but you heard the buzzer and that kind of threw you off. The buzzer rang while he was reading the question. That's like, of course that is bothersome. Like, come on now. But kudos to Sam Witwer. It's that dude know his fucking Star Wars, and I hate to see any more Star Wars questions they pull out because they probably gonna be some deep cuts. They probably gonna ask how many grains of sand was in Anakin's fingers or some shit, fingernails, and they probably know that shit too. Great match though, great match. I have to give them that. And then the Lions Den pulling off 5 title defenses, coming from behind victory. The Patriots are the greatest team since the actual Patriots. Okay, they're phenomenal. It's ridiculous. Okay, 5 title defenses. They're going into 2018 with the Titans. They had them in 2016. They still carrying those things over to 2018. It's like CM Punk. Okay, it's like the reign of CM Punk when he had the WWE Championship for 434 days until they screwed and gave it to The Rock. But that's not a different subject. Speaking of WWE though. What the hell is going on with Drew? He completely Goldberg speared. No, matter of fact, not Goldberg. He speared John Roker like he was Edge cashing in Money in the Bank. I don't know. He got to it. He got into his head. He got TKO'd. He felt bad. He felt sad. John Roker and Mike Noise came to play. Matt Noise. Why am I calling him Mike? I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. But the outlaw John Roker and Matt Noise came to fucking play. And they came to whoop some young bulls' asses. And that's exactly what they did. And they just couldn't handle it. I mean, hey, man, I'm a young bull myself, but it is what it is. Roker told you. He told him, like, yo, you motherfuckers got lucky. And he just can't handle it. They just can't handle it. And let's get to the I called Roker. I chose Roker. Let me go back and list together. I picked Roker, and I picked Team Top 10. I was right. I picked Ken Napzok. I was wrong. And that's all good. I picked Jason Emmett. I was right. I picked Jay Washington. I was wrong. I picked the Lions Den. I was right. And I picked Christian Harloff, and I was wrong. Christian might have had the worst performance I've ever seen. Other than like Ricky Harvard, like I don't know what was going on. One thing I want to do, I doubt the guy probably see it, but it's just thank Christian for the movie Collider Schmoedown, him, Mark Ellis for starting this thing, because it's fun, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's not for me to do, it's just fun that sitting at home watching it. And even if it's like 2 questions out of the fucking 30 that they ask, and I know I get it right, you just kind of feel good about yourself. It's like, hey man, I knew Catwoman was played by Halle Berry. Yeah, that's what's up. I know that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's fun. I think my movie now is a little bit better than that. But it's just fun to watch though, man. And he put the whole thing together, so I'm pretty sure he was running around all that day and then had to go defend his title. He didn't make any excuse. He just said he knew exactly what was going on. He just was off his game. He knew some of the questions, and he just lost. Sam Levine was really prepared, and I feel like Sam Levine is going to be a great champ. He already said he's ready to put the title on the line, get into it. I enjoyed it. Schmoedown Spectacular. It gets a gold medal from me, man. I really enjoyed it. It was very, very fun, man. Spent my whole day watching it, so. But I'm a whole day. The majority of my day, like the back end of my day. That's all I've been doing. Swing by. I enjoyed it. So you guys let me know, what was your favorite part of the movie Collider Schmoedown? I'm talking like I'm working for them, but like, what was your favorite match? You know what I'm saying? So let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later, man. I still love Easter. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.